At a packed meeting, the West New York Planning Board unanimously voted against reopening the master plan just 3 years after its most recent completion.
Master plans need to be reviewed at a minimum of every 10 years. Your master plan is 3 years old. Typically, you don't do a re-examination report on that new a master plan. It's certainly possible to do because the 10 years is really the minimum that they recommend. You can do that at any time depending on conditions, and they change. But it is certainly within the power of the board to deny or approve the resolution and asking that.
My concern is that in looking into reviewing a master plan, which, as we've heard, is only 3 years old and is due for 7 years, we are looking to appease not the residents of West New York, but developers who are interested in development. And the purpose of the governing body and the master plan is to look into what are the best interests and the desires of the residents.
So if there are any board members who have not yet spoken, who are aware of how this resolution got on the agenda, I think everyone would appreciate hearing that.
Madam Chair.
No, I really don't have any comments on that.
Okay, so nobody appears to know, so I don't know what we're doing here then.
Well, I'd ask the town attorney, where did it come from, sir?
We had a large turnover of board members, and I don't know if the board, in fact, the board that's constituted today is rather new, although there's some folks that have been here, but others that are new. One of the board members asked for the re-exam. That's where it came from, sir.
One of the board members, okay.
I don't remember who it was, but one of the board members asked for the re-exam.
Would that be a board member in August? Because I remember Mr. Solicitor was there.
No, it was well before August. We had a couple of meetings that we failed to meet for lack of quorum, and this was talked about well before that August date.
I find it very bad taste. I find the word nefarious. Somebody said that word. You can't do that. You can't do that because, you know, these are taxpayers. These are people that have to get out of the house to come into this crazy place. It's not fair. So before something like that happens, I recommend maybe making a phone call to us. Myself, I'm still the mayor here. I need to know what's going on because it impacts on their lives. Like they're saying, the master plan took since 2013, I believe we started. You know how much money we pay for that? A lot of money, taxpayers' money. Now, three years later, to make a change on this master plan, it's ridiculous. It's absurd. That's the word.
I handle budgets, and when something is not in a budget, and Mr. Spatz could not give me a definitive answer as to how many thousands of dollars, and I'm a taxpayer myself, by the way, it's concerning because to push something into somebody else's budget that's already been set and has line items that are particular to certain expenses, and you can incur hundreds and thousands of dollars on something that is not needed as per our expert. I would be totally irresponsible as a board member of this board and the chair to encourage that we approve it tonight.
I'm John Heides with the Hudson County View, the eye of the community.